come onto your mat and come into your child's pose. I'm giving my YouTube live stream. Hey, good morning. It's good to see you. I'm giving my YouTube live stream a try this morning again. Last week I did it, but there was no audio. So I'm hoping by next week I'll have it all ironed out. So we're going to start in child's pose. Come onto your mat. Get yourself set up. Take a couple of deep breaths. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Welcome. Come on into your child's pose. So if you are joining me for these classes for free, or you're checking out my YouTube channel, all of it's for free, but I can really use your support. So after class, check out my Patreon page. It's the Bent Yogi, and there for as little as $5 a month, you help support all this free content, the free content on YouTube, the free content on Instagram, but you also get exclusive content for yourself. You get some cool classes that you can't find anywhere else. And if you sign up before the end of the year, I send you a Ben Yogi sticker. All right, so that's my spiel. Thanks for popping on. It's good to see you guys. All right, so if you're joining me and you're joining me for class, you have the time for class, take a big breath in and a long breath out. And you know what? Even if you're just popping on and you don't have time for the whole class, let's do that again. Together, let's take a big breath in and a long breath out. And then one more time. Together, a big inhale and a big exhale. And then go ahead and come on into your downward facing dog. And I'm going to get on my mat as well now. So come on into your downward dog, or take some more time in child's pose. I was going to get on my mat, but now it looks like I'm just going to let that go and see what happens. All right, so in your downward dog, or in your child's pose, feel it out. If you're in your downward dog, maybe adding some movement, you can bend one knee and then the other. Maybe move your head around a little bit, your hips around. Definitely moving your breath around in your body. It is really remarkable, the difference that even just one breath can make. Let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale here. As you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front edge of your mat. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Connecting to your feet with soft knees, come on up to stand. Let your shoulders roll back, reach your hands high, lift your heart, you can look up. You need to go back a little bit, so a little bit of a standing back, but as you explore this, really feel your 2 feet on your mat. Sounds so silly, but it's hard to feel your feet if you're in your head. Feel your feet, take a big inhale. As you exhale, hands to your heart. You can set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And again, together, let's take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Press your palms together, open your eyes, they're closed. Inhale, reach your hands high, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Bring your hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. And a little pause here. Knees can be lifted or lowered. Take a big inhale. Press back to your downward dog as you exhale. Just notice in this downward dog, do you have a little more room? Do you have a little room to soften your heels and soften your head down? As you come onto your mat and come into your practice, can you feel this space? When you do have some room to breathe and explore and enjoy. When you inhale, come on forward to your high push-up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up, high plank. Now as you exhale, forward and halfway down to low push-up. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. First back bend of the practice, well maybe second because you do that standing back bend. You can work with a cobra or a low cobra here. Take a big inhale, exhale back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale, exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up to stand, rise and reach and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale, step or jump back. Upward dog, still moving forward, a big breath in, lead with your heart. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. And a couple of breaths here. Your downward dog in your child's pose. And this time maybe just the movement of your breath, letting your body be still, letting your gaze be still, and maybe slowing down your thinking mind. Take another deep inhale, exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, rise and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Another big breath in, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands high, reach up, you can go back. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Nice, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, deep inhale, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees, feet together apart, hands high or at your heart. Take a big inhale here, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Come on up. Set your feet. Set your breath. Set your breath. Set your gaze. And take a deep breath. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Rise up. Deep bend in your front knee. Hands higher at your heart. Even if you reach your hands up, let your shoulders soften a bit. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low. Come on up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps, warrior one, back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands come back to your mat. High push up to low. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot again, warrior one, come on up. Now open out to your warrior two. Set your feet. Lengthen through your arms or bring your hands to your heart. Take your front foot a quarter of an inch forward. So I say that a lot. And last night I was practicing with my yoga teacher trainees. One of them was teaching, and we were all practicing on Zoom. And I could see myself from the side. I don't usually pay attention to myself. I don't usually look at myself when I'm practicing. I pay attention to myself, to how it feels. But I was looking at my alignment, and I noticed, you know what? I can bend my front knee more in my warrior two. I can take my front foot a little more forward. And so give it a try. Check in. Check in with your feet. Feel if there's a little bit of room to take the front foot forward. And then feel if you can track your front knee over your front ankle. At the same time, stay grounded through your back foot, really long through your back. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up into the back. Big bend in the front knee. A lot of lift here in the right side body. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up. Open out to your warrior two. I'm going to check in here. And again, add in a little bit of space. Bend into the front knee. And I'm not sure that anything I said about my warrior two on the other side made any sense. So the bottom line is, for all the time that I've been practicing, I noticed yesterday, I have some more room. Check in. Instead of checking out, check in. And then play around a bit. Dig a little bit deeper. Play your edge. And you can feel what that means for you. So maybe it does mean a longer stance. Maybe it means child's pose. Spin your palms to the sky and take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Especially if you take your front foot forward and bend your front knee. Stay grounded through your back foot. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down. Come on up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Come on up. Open out to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push off with your back foot. Just a little push, right? Just enough to lift the back leg. And then your right hand can reach for the ground. You take your left arm up to the sky. You can keep your left hand at your left hip. Work with your drishti. Gaze down or to the side, or maybe even take your gaze up to your lifted hand. Take a big breath in here. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Find your foot a nice long stance. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right thigh. And your left arm reaches up to the sky. Check in with your foundation. Check in with your breath. You get stuck in your head. You get distracted. The difference that breath can make. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Now you can stay here. You can work with your extension. You can add in your half bind or your full binds. So feel it out. Feel what you are inspired to do. And you can be inspired by your breath, by your body, by your intention. And we can inspire each other by showing up together. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Inhale, reach your top arm back up. As you exhale, bring your left hand down to your mat, onto your left shoulder. Spin up onto the ball of your left foot so you have your runner's lunge. Right foot a little to your right, and then twist to your right. Reach your right arm up to this side. Nice, steady connection down to that left hand. Lift up out of the left shoulder. Reach your right arm high. From here, step back, side plank, Vashisthasana. You can stack or stagger your feet. Bottom knee can drop. You can also move your left forearm on your mat. Take a deep breath in here. Right hand comes down. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Come on up. Open out to your warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push off, lift off. And go from a big bend in your left knee to lengthening through your left leg, lengthening through your right leg, lengthening through your arms. And especially if you feel a little unsteady, lengthen and deepen your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big inhale. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Take your left hand high reverse. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow on your left thigh. And your right arm reaches up to the sky. As you feel your feet on your mat, soften your toes. Even as you set your gaze, you can soften around that. Soften your face, your jaw. Soften your heart and your mind. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you can stay here. You can add in your extension or your half bind or your full bind. And absolutely, play around with it, play your edge. Challenge yourself, but again, what does that feel like for you? Is the challenge the full bind, or is the challenge to come into a child's pose so you can enjoy yourself a little more? Big inhale, long exhale. Inhale, reach your top arm up, pause. Now bring your right hand down under your right shoulder, spin to the ball of your right foot. Left foot a little to your left, twist to your left. Back knee can stay lifted, or you can bring it down. And as you connect it to your right hand, just watch out for dumping into the right shoulder. Lift up. Steady press through your right hand, strong core. Left foot steps back, side plank, Vasudevasana. Lengthen from the crown of your head out through your heels. From that bottom hand up to the top, lift your hips. Take a deep breath in. Left hand comes down. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Coming up to stand. Rise up. Reach up. Lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga low push-up, steps or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Step up, rise up. Right foot a little to your right. Front knee over front ankle. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. You can have your back knee lifted, or you can bring it down. You can press your palms together, make a fist with one or both hands. The intention of connecting your hands to assist in lengthening your spine, assist in lifting your heart. You can keep your hands together, or you can open up. The intention of coming onto your mat. What's your intention today? Let your intention, your breath, your body, and that you showed up. Let all of that inspire you. I know it inspires me. Now keep this twist. Set your left hand under your left shoulder if it isn't there already, and lift off for your twisting half moon. So you keep the twist, lift the left leg. If you happen to have a block or a water bottle handy for under your left hand, that can be really helpful. Take one more big inhale. Left foot down beside the right front of your mat. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, hold. Walk your feet apart, back hips width distance. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Add a towel or strap between your hands if you like. Roll your shoulders back. Lay your hands up and over. Nice rinse through your shoulders. Soften your knees. Let your head drop. Big breath in. Long breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Release your hands. Walk your feet closer together to touch. And rise to stand. Come on up. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, press and plunge. Step up, rise up. Left foot a little to your left. Maybe take the foot a little more forward, knee over ankle. Hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Now twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. So I can feel when I come into the twist that I lose the length in my back leg. Notice that happens too. You can either bring the back knee all the way down, or just re-extend through the back leg. Extend through your spine. Lift your heart. And keep your hands together or open up. Right hand reaching down. Left hand reaching high. Your right arm comes to the outside of your left leg. That's a nice self-assist. Maybe a little more room to twist. Now keeping this twist, set your right hand under your right shoulder. Lift your right leg. Twisting half moon. Again, a block or a water bottle under your right hand is really helpful. I do not have the best twisting half moon. No. And I don't know what you have. Take a big inhale. Right foot down beside your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Now come on down into your squat. So I don't have the best twisting half moon. I kind of was going to teach it after I taught half moon, but then I chickened out. It's like, oh, I don't know if I want these guys to see my twisting half moon. And then I thought, yeah, let's do it, right? Let's be brave. Let's show up. It doesn't matter how it looks. Let's breathe and practice and be together. That's what's important. You can stay here in your squat, in your malasana. If you want to set up a crow or a tripod, go for it. No one can see you. But I know you're there. So go for it. You can set up your crow. You can play around with your tripod. You can stay in your squat. If you're setting up crow, hands about shoulder width, wave your body forward into your hands. You can lift one foot or both feet. Lift your heart. Right, wherever you are, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And then nice and easy. Come on back to your squat if you're not there already. Heart lifts. Take a big inhale and a full exhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Lift your hips. Start to walk your feet closer together or to touch. And rise to stand. Come all the way up. Hands high, lift up, look up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a really big inhale. And a long exhale. Take another deep breath in. Here's your exhale. Step or jump your feet through your hands. Sit down. Come on into your boat pose. Navasana. Bent knees if you like. Hands behind your legs. Heart high. You can extend your legs. You can extend your hands. Low belly draws in and up. Big breath in. Long breath out. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lower to a hover. Hover your shoulders, hover your feet. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your boat pose. Come on back to Navasana. And let's hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to a hover. One more time. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Lie on your back. Set your feet flat on your mat. And come on up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet, take a big inhale. And come on up. You can come up for your bridge. Maybe a block under your hips. Hands and arms can be alongside you. You can place your fingers under your low back. You can use your hands under your hips for support. If you want to Come right up for your wheel. You can right up for your wheel. Maybe you set your hands and just come to the crown of your head. Maybe you lie on your back. Maybe that's the challenge for you today. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, nice and easy. Come on down to your mat, soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Soften your face and your jaw. Draw your knees into your chest. Come on into your happy baby. Grab your feet to the backs of your thighs. A little bit of movement would be nice. You would like to extend one leg or both if you can. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock forward and back. Once you're ready, rock forward, catch your hands, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can move through a vinyasa if you like. Coming into your downward dog, feet together and forward, right leg high. Bend your right knee for your down dog, hip opener. You can let the foot pull you over. And set up your half pigeon, right and forward. Left leg extends behind you. You can set up a variation on your back. Maybe adjust where you have your right foot. You can adjust your hips, even them out a little bit. And once you're ready, fold forward. Your head can come to your mat, or to your hands, or to some type of prop. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. So I mentioned chickening out. We're going to teach that twisting half moon. So I was thinking about teaching twisting half moon. It's not so much thinking when I'm teaching. I just have these, I don't know. Twisting half moon. It just kind of pops up. And I talk about in my teacher training. Sequencing never has to be fancy. The poses that we teach doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be difficult. What your practice looks like, that doesn't matter. It's challenging to show up. It's challenging to show up and teach. It's challenging to show up and practice. It's noticing when you are a little afraid to teach something, or say something, or do something. You don't have to be fearless, but be brave. It's scary to show up on your mat in the world, right? Whether you're on your mat or whether you're out in the world, it's a little scary to show up. It's a little scary to be on your mat. I was talking with someone about this last week. It's a little scary to be on your mat. No distractions. It's just you, your breath, your body, and all the stuff that you've been distracting yourself with. It's not there anymore. Set your hands under your shoulders. Come on back to your downward facing dog. Whatever movement you like. You can bring your feet together and forward, left leg high. Bend your left knee for your down dog, hip opening. Pick up your dog if you like. Come on into your half pigeon on this side. Walk your right leg back. You can set up a variation on your back. Notice. So a little bit of room. Maybe wiggle the left foot over and forward, or lengthen, really lengthen first, and then fold forward. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. You don't have to be fearless. None of us, we don't have to be fearless. But we can practice showing up, being brave, being courageous. Holding space for ourselves and for each other. Supporting each other. And you can be inspired by you or someone else that you know. You can be equally inspired by yourself. Because you are showing up. You are here. You're breathing. You're in your body. You're showing up here, and I know you're showing up in your life too. Take a long inhale. And a big exhale. Put your hands on your shoulders. Come on up. Sweep your back leg forward and lie down on your back. You can finish with a downward dog, vinyasa, whatever you like. Come onto your back. Give your knees a good squeeze. Drop your knees to your right for your twist. Any variation of twist that you like. And we'll come back to center. Switch your twist. Return to center and set up your Shavasana. Legs out, legs up, Supta Baddha Konasana if you like. Really nice to bring your palms up, let your shoulders soften down. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And this may be the most challenging part of practice, and I just very peaceful practice. To simply be here. Just the movement of your breath. Once more, let's take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. Bring some gentle movement back to your body. Drawing your knees into your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Once more together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bring the thumbs to your forehead, to your foot center. Together we say, Namaste. Oh. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys are well. Enjoy the day. I don't have much else to say. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see y'all soon.